Oh, I was too. Wait, where was the first explosion?
A and
Oh.
C, or not.
It was at
Well,
2.
2 and 4.
Nah, I don't know why I thought it was A and C. Oops.
Maybe it's because the second explosion was at A and C.
Actually, I know what it was. It's because I was at 2, so I was facing this way, and I saw the one right in front of me.
Very fine.
Nope, we're dead. I lost my target. 25. I'm like, how can I retarget it? I can't.
Oh. I should have stopped early.
Oh, we still made the check.
I hit attitude.
Oh no!
I wasn't even in the hot pots or whatever.
Oh, please.
Lightning!
One second.
I'm ready. Don't know why it said I wasn't.
Too much was chickening.
Fried, nuggets, Chick-fil-A.
Nuggets? Did someone say nuggets? I prefer a spicy jalapeno. Not even a jalapeno. More of a Sichuan. Spicy Sichuan pepper. die.
Yeah, that's a little too spicy.
What? Couldn't you have the opportunity to trap res?
I was looking and the people I usually want to trap res were already dead. Or sorry, we're not yet dead.
I
That's weird.
I don't want to die in a splash. No! Died the other.
I hit right instead of back. I'm not sure why I didn't get a cone though.
You did get it done.
I died to a cone, but I don't think I got targeted.
Targets the closest people.
Yeah, it was my cone that was missing.
Oh.
Oof. I need to take off my jacket real quick. It is too warm in here.
What?
Lightning.
I'm like, there are way
was
too many of
on
us over
top
here.
of us.
I died lightning. 1 sec.
One good wipe deserves a Snickers.
Mm-hmm.
If I had Snickers every time I wiped, oh my god, I'd be so dead. I would have the diabetes for sure.
Don't just like you could not even go fun size. Go like the little snack
The
ones.
little
cube
mini ones.
The ones that like aren't like the half bar or third bar. The little squares.
Little bite-sized baby ones. Even then.
Well, in the grand scheme of things, yes, it'd still be healthier.
Wipe. You can either unwrap it or eat it.
Maybe M&Ms. Give an M&M every time.
One M&M every time you wipe.
I'm just gonna make it a drinking game.
Oh no, we'll
This is the
never
guy-
make it.
So
The guy
Tam-
who does push-up.
Tam's gonna pass out of alcohol poisoning in about 20 minutes.
It's a downward spiral because once you've had like 3 shots, your chances of wiping go up a lot.
I think I'd give myself 5 shots.
Well.
Before it starts going exponentially up.
When you're 5 shot, when you're drinking your 5th shot is when your 3rd shot's hitting. So.
Depends how fast we wipe.
Someone's eating their Wheaties because I've been on the hand the whole time and it's still like... very close.
Carrot. Oh wait, Tylee's gonna get it.
Yeah, carrot's not your pass.
Oh right, I moved to some all that. Oh, with the lightning strike.
Oh, he died.
I keep moving too early. Sorry, just too late.
I forgot we switched that.
Mmm, delicious.
Or not totally. Wait, who am I passing with?
I am giving
Oh.
you or taking from you
Okay,
on the second one.
right.
First pass is the same. Second pass, Tylee is passing to Tam. I'm passing to you.
Okay, I'll stay here longer.
Just long enough for us to fist bump.
Yep. I was like, oh, there's so many people here. I'm gonna run away as quickly as possible. Durr.
It's just like that meme last week.
Why am I dead? Why am I dead? Why am I the only one who's dead?
I don't know. It makes no sense.
Jeez, Titan.
On the bright side, you don't need healing right now.
know what that was, but enumerations did not happen.
Yep. They got a little too close to each other.
Water exploded.
No, placeholder ran into me.
Yeah, water exploded because it got verdicted.
Arp, arp.
Yep, that's my fault. I didn't hit my code. Hit the button.
And it probably went on cooldown.
Nope.
What?
I mean, if you hit buttons too fast, it only queues up one thing.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Gotta go fast.
I'm double weaving for like 5 GCDs there. So if I do something dumb, then I'm just not paying attention. So it's certainly not as important as my extra rough device.
Oop, slightly too fast.
just died. Wow, they're all exploded.
Lightning timed out.
Yours should be up by... yeah.
Lightning died.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, lightning should die.
Physical damage to the face.
Yep.
Alright. Got healing on B. I'm gonna die. I need healing sooner. So when the ice goes out, I need healing because I need to go pick up the things right away. Like if I get ice, I have to run all the way over here, and then run all the way over here, and then run back to here. Unless healers want to do something different. I'm still going to have to run a long ways, but...
Oh, one thing I noticed is there's actually enough time to drop the puddle and the mine in the exact same spot. It's probably not a great idea, but what I can do is I can drop the puddle like here near the wall, and the mine just like a millimeter above it, like right here. So
Okay.
that
But-
if you just approach the edge of the puddle, you'll hit the mine.
Sure. I mean, it cuts down the distance I ran a little bit, but the problem like that time was that like I dropped the ice, and I walked back over here and I was like, I can't pick it up. I'm gonna die. And I had to wait for like 3 seconds. So Midori, I think, might have made it in time, but it would have been really tight. And she definitely wouldn't have made it if she had gotten the lightning.
Or, well, water. I can't have lightning there.
Oh. Well,
But
that's-
I would still have to get over to the water. If I had water, we would have been sharing the water puddle, I think.
The water puddle would explode in about 2 seconds from when we went.
she had just gotten over there. And that was a slow run, so I guess she does have time, but
Yeah, I'll try to do the thing where the puddle, or the mine is right above this left puddle here.
that's really not the problem. It's that I can't take the first one soon enough.
Well, it should be okay. Can you do the swap and then take the 2 mines?
No. I could maybe take a mine, then swap, and then take the other mine, but I'm not really sure that helps because our swap point is where the first mine is. So I'd have to take it, and then Midori would have to run in, and then I'd have to run out. Which, if Midori's really paying attention, maybe that's okay. But you're gonna have to watch for that mine.
What's the current order? You take
Take
everything, and then you do the
take-
pass?
Take everything, do the pass. Like, if I was topped off going into that, like when I dropped the ice puddle, I think I would have been fine. But I wasn't topped off.
Yeah, the ice does a lot of damage.
Not to me. Oh, okay, I need this 33,000. I think that's the ice.
Yeah, 33 on the ice, 39 for the auto. So within like 1 second, you take half your HP. My heal does 17k.
I can try popping my Rampart and Nebula earlier. I'm afraid they're going to run out, and I'm not sure exactly how long they take, but I probably can have that up for the ice. So that's probably enough, I guess.
Rampart's really long lasting. Nothing else. When it runs out, you'll have Heart of Stone back.
Yeah, I mean, I've been just popping Heart of Stone and Camouflage kind of whenever I'm taking a bunch of autos.
I would offer to send a Lily your way while I'm moving out of the Earth Puddle, but I don't actually have one. I don't get one until afterwards.
I'll try popping my cooldowns earlier and just try to pay more attention to how long I actually have left on them.
Yeah, there should be plenty of time. Don't be afraid to just wait like 2 seconds. And until we have this memorized, it's hard to precast on a target that's not taking damage.
If you have a chance to cast something, I'm probably taking damage, so.
Yeah, but there's other things going on. Like, Tam's also like taking 150k right there.
Yeah, if I remember our split correctly, I'm supposed to be dealing with Tam. I can't do that until after I'm in the enumeration because he's out of range from over on the south.
Yeah, same. I was like, oh, let me just look Tam. I can't hit him. Let me sit around and panic. Tam actually has enough HP to just take everything, because the next big hit is lightning. So he's just got 150k, and he's okay with it.
Can you tether EOS to him right there?
Do I have this? Probably.
I don't know.
Maybe, yeah, I could.
I mean, only if it's a problem.
Yeah, it's not really a problem for Tam until the lightning, and then at that point we'll already be in range.
calculated? Oh.
Oh, I'm too slow. Oh, you can't even access the other one.
Yeah, I think if you're gonna do that, you need to be a bit farther out.
The puddle's big. Alright. That's a tricky one.
I don't like that he's like still auto attacking me. Like with my 2 biggest cooldowns and parrying him, I still took like 12,500 damage. Like really?
The lowest damage you took is 21,000 from the earth missile. So actually that mitigated by quite a bit. The autos were doing about 23, I think.
Yeah, we had other issues.
Okay, so an amendment, what I was saying. I get one lily as I'm moving into the enumeration. And Celenta died as it casted. So
So, what do other people do there for defensive and healing stuff?
That's a good question. Probably something worth looking into.
Well, I mean, let's take a second and do that, I guess.
Sure.
You took a lot of damage really quickly. You were pretty close to being topped off.
Yeah, that was the 2 mines in the auto attack. Did I not have a X-Cog up like I normally do? Because I should have lived through that. Save that guide somewhere here. Oh, it's just in the channel, though.
in the clear video I use as a reference, it looks like they're actually making the Summoner and Dancer bait missile command.
Yeah, they don't
probably
go
makes that probably makes healing easier since they don't have to move.
That's not what they do in the written version, but yeah, they do, unfortunately they don't in the written version. They don't go into details of like who's hitting what cooldowns.
Yeah,
I
it's,
mean, FF logs will show what the clear people are doing.
That is true.
The video actually demonstrates the awkwardness since in this clear it has both of the baiters getting enumeration. And it looks like the Paladin is taking Hidden Mine and they're using Rampart and Sentinel.
Wow, that's a lot of cooldown. I mean, when you're talking about Paladin, that's basically all your cooldowns.
I mean, Ramparts was reduced to 30%, right? Or sorry, not Rampart. Sentinel.
Sentinel, yes.
Yeah, so it's the same thing I'm doing.
Yeah, that's equivalent to Rampart and Nebula.
Yeah, you can't take 115k in 2 seconds.
Want to see me try?
I mean, you just did.
Yeah, I was about to say, haven't we seen you take it?
Yep, we just saw that happen. Is there a way to not take them like at the same time?
I mean, I can definitely wait a second or two, but I can't wait much longer than that.
So I was basically chain casting. The auto attacks basically makes it so that my heals don't add to your HP.
Hmm.
So like you just hover around 120-ish for a while. And then it's like, alright, my finger's on the left straight button. I'm casting this ad loc. And between the start of the cast and the end of the cast, you die.
There's no reason why I guess I just assumed that I had an XCOG on me. And I did not, and I died.
Oh, XCOG is on 22-second cooldown. So I guess I should probably not XCOG Tam and I should XCOG you. Probably a good idea.
Like, presumably you can solve Tam's problems with GCDs.
We cannot because we are not in range. When we're at the B puddle, we can't hit Tam. When we're at the C bait, we cannot hit Tam.
Yeah, if healers are not baiting, it's a lot easier to deal with Tam.
And right now, it's not much of a problem because of the XCOG and the fact that Brute Justice doesn't particularly hit that hard.
Yeah, it's only lightning, and I think I can deal with. I think I can deal with that.
I guess I can just move it. It's probably fine. Because also, like, XCOG doesn't even do that much. It does what, 30? 30-ish? That's not going to make or break the lightning. It's one auto attack. It might make or break the mines if you have a 180 effective HP.
Okay, and amendments. I paid more attention, so or I should say, I paid closer attention. The problem is this person doesn't have the buff list on the party list fully enabled. The paladin is actually taking both mines at the same time. They have no XCOG, but they have Rampart, Sentinel, Adlo, and Sheltron.
Sheltron. Well, good luck getting that on a gunbreaker.
Isn't Sheltron only like
You can't do
15% now?
You can have Brutal Shell.
Hmm.
Not quite as good.
I can't even feel if I have
Heart of Stone is almost Sheltron.
True, I did forget about that.
But with all that, they go from full to a little over 30k. But like I say, they're eating the mines simultaneously.
I can crit low Selecta, but it has to be perfectly timed because one auto attack kills the crit low.
Well, if the crit luck puts me at full health, even if it takes the auto attack, like, the two mines won't kill me, and you should have time to heal me up for the next one.
Not quite. Because then we have to move. Like, you might be able to get Illustrator 2. That's about it. You don't have any GCDs between the time afterwards you take the mine. And for like 5 or 6 seconds.
Well, I can also try to save camouflage. I've been using it to try to significantly reduce the damage I take from like 4 or 5 auto attacks before that. That will 10% more. That's about all I can do. Like that. Now we're talking for real. Nebula, Rampart, Camouflage, Heart of Light. Like that's an actually absurd amount.
Oh, it's magic damage, isn't it?
At that point, should I just be dropping Super Bolide?
Hidden Mine is magic lightning. I have Fey Illumination. It's only 5% though. 5% is 5%. Yeah, we just use everything. It's probably gonna be fine. Can you also, only for this run, can you say like 1 second before you take the mines? Just so we can get the time. Actually, how about more than 1 second? Exactly 3.5 seconds before you take the mine.
That's basically when ice is going off, I guess.
Okay, so tell me when the ice goes off. I will crit load you.
The heal Aurora can't even pretend to do anything there. Sad.
Dead? Oh, not dead. You don't deserve to live, though. Liquid is so low going into that.
What? What?
Are we dead?
Just, man.
What? I was
Technically not dead.
casting.
Well, I need new batteries. 1 sec.
Straight to the wall.
I'll be right back.
Let's step out. We gotta reset the instance at some point anyway.
Like, I like the Xbox One controller and all, but I kind of miss the low battery warning that the 360 controller gives you.
You could just play with it plugged into USB.
That would be slightly cumbersome with my setup. Also, it uses a micro USB connector, which is incredibly fragile. Whereas the 360 controller had that proprietary, more heavy-duty plug.
I have one around here somewhere. So I don't know where I think I took it upstairs.
I mean, it also doesn't help that my 360 controllers are pretty beat up.
I know that they've been around for a while, but I'm really glad that I don't live in the era of unrechargeable batteries anymore. I still remember having a Nintendo Game Boy, and just like the sheer number of batteries I must have gone through with that is
Oh God, yeah. The 4 AA's.
mind-boggling in respect.
I should actually buy rechargeables.
There's some stuff like control, like TV remotes. It's like whatever. Like you're gonna go through one like every what
Year.
3
Yearish, realistically.
like
But yeah,
okay,
you get those wireless controllers or whatever, and you're like,
You get a week.
you hope that it doesn't die in the middle of, like, before you can pause your game so you can swap out them with the ones that you stuck in the wall earlier that day.
This is a serious question since I don't use controllers. Are there any ones that have charging docks so you don't have to worry about that?
Yes.
They make them.
Every system has a variation of a charging dock for a controller. Of course, you would have to have multiple controllers so that you swap them out. And also it depends on, are you playing on a controller and PC or controller and a PlayStation? Because you have the pain in the ass if you're playing on the PlayStation of swapping which controller you have as your active controller. Because whenever you turn on the controller, it switches your profile. And it's like someone else is playing the system now. You can't.
Yeah, PS4 and PS3 both have like built-in batteries. 360 controllers and Xbox controllers can have either AA's or removable packs, but they can also be put on a charging dock as well if you have the swappable packs.
if you catch it before it dies, then you can like turn off the controller and then switch it that way. But yeah, if you don't, then you're kind of.
And the thing that's annoying though is that the batteries that are in those packs are basically just low to mid tier rechargeable AA's anyway, just in a little casing.
That all sounds rather bothersome to deal with.
I mean, you don't swap them out. It's
I
just
guess not
disappointing.
bothersome. I should
It's
say
disappointing for how much power they hold, is what it really is. But you can get damn near a week out of a pair of AA's in a Xbox One controller, depending on Rumble usage. And if you haven't changed the batteries in your TV remote in like 5 to 6 years, Tam, you're more lucky that they haven't corroded than you are that they haven't run out of power.
No, not modern batteries. Like,
Well, yeah, they do. They'll corrode in a year and a half sitting in a remote like that.
not so much. I mean, certainly like the ones from the mid 90s and stuff like that. That was a very consistent problem.
I had a couple batteries explode in a flashlight before.
Oh, that is. Was it like one of
That's
those
a
mag
different
lights?
issue.
Was that like a one of those mag lights?
No. These were like AA's that blew up in a tiny little flashlight.
Oh, a tiny one. Okay. So like I've definitely had those like D batteries like leak and corrode into one of those giant like security guard doubles as a baton flashlights, and then you just have to throw the whole thing away because like it like the acid dissolves the coating of the battery and then it sticks to the wall of the flashlight. You just can't get it out.
You haven't lived till you scraped off battery acid off the inside of a flashlight, Carrot.
No,
You're missing out, man.
I'm just
Just
gonna hard
pour-
pass on that.
Pour isopropyl in there, put like a bottle brush down in there, and there you go. It's all good.
I don't know if IPA is gonna cut it. You need denatured at that point.
I was in my
It depends on when you catch it. Let's be honest.
I was in my room and I just heard a pop, and I'm like, "What the hell was that?" And like, nothing looked like it was out of order at all. So I was just like, must have been nothing." Like weeks later, I try to turn on the flashlight, doesn't turn on, and then I was like, "Oh, gotta switch the batteries," and like the leads to the batteries were all corroded, like melted even.
You didn't find out in the at 9:00 p.m. as you're stepping outside of your tent.
Well, now
In the
that's
middle
what
of
that's what your phone is for.
Actually, I think it was during a power outage.
Pretty sure that phone batteries now those fucking explode. Or
Yes.
laptops, like you're like, man, my laptop's awfully thick. What's going on? Do I need to put you on a diet? And it's like, nope, just leaking acid and then like inflating, sucking up liquid.
Make removable laptop batteries great again.
I mean, even removable ones.
Well,
Shoot.
yes, but they don't destroy the laptop when they start going. Like if you let them go and you don't notice, yeah, they aren't literally not supposed to be user replaceable. It's, oh, my battery pack is bad. Pop it off, order a new one.
Consumers have lost that war.
Yeah, so the last phone I had that had a removable battery, I replaced the battery twice. But
Well,
the
yes,
thing
except
is,
we were
each
saying
time,
laptops.
each time that I replaced the battery on the phone. If I wanted to get an official branded one, it was going to be hundreds of dollars. And so instead I just got like some cheapo knockoff ones. And they lasted like, I don't know, maybe a year each. But you know, it was still less money per time usage than paying for the old or sorry, I should say the branded battery for an old model that they don't really want to support anymore. Like, well, you could buy this battery for your, I don't know, Galaxy Note 4 or whatever, or you could just use that as a down payment for a new phone.
Your grenade? Wasn't that the issue with the 4?
No, that was the 9, the Galaxy 9.
The 9?
Note 7?
Note 7? Yeah, it was
Many
significantly,
models of Note.
yeah, it was significantly newer than my crappy old Note 4. Y'all, like,
I'm on the hand. I never left the hand. Sometimes I forget to leave the hand at the end.
someone, I don't know who, but like some people pushed the hand from 11 down to 8% when apparently no DPS was targeting it. I don't know who it was then, because like all I had on it were dots.
Push the hand or push liquid?
So I pushed liquid from 11 to 8% while the hand was still at 15.
Everyone's got focus targets, right?
Everyone should be like that. That should literally be your only concern at that phase in the fight. Like, other than that, it's just like movement that we've done a billion times.
That's
the
about right.
cluster, right?
Well, 4 broils is like what, 120, 130,000? It's not
Nope.
insignificant.
4 broils is like
I'm ready.
60. They're only 30k if I crit.
But you've stacked so much crit.
My crit rate's like 15 or something. Maybe 20. Ooh.
That's definitely not right.
I got that a little early. So that's not a problem.
Oh, nice. I don't have ice thing. I forgot because we stepped out.
You survived though.
I'm
Why
guessing
didn't that
Ham
ice-
died to autos.
Probably.
That's a flamethrower.
Yep.
What?
Called it.
Oh, I'm in the wrong spot.
That was the
Bryce,
plasma
okay.
shield that needed to die, by the way.
Oh, the plasma shield.
Ice is in the south, right? Yeah. Okay.
Wait, what? I'm so confused.
We've never made it that
Progress.
far before.
We successfully did water and lightning.
No, it doesn't go east west east. It goes east west south. I thought.
For
That's what
the
the-
To melt
water.
one of the ices,
Oh,
right? With the
Sorry, I
flamethrower?
meant water. I don't have an ice. But yes.
Ice is gone by that point.
No.
Not yet.
No,
So
no.
we have to
hide
The
behind
ice puddle is gone by
Oh.
that point.
The strat we're using, he's melting the western ice water, right?
Water.
The,
Water.
What?
Ice water.
It might be
Ice
room
becomes
temperature
ice.
water. We don't know.
He's using flamethrower on the water puddle we dropped in the west.
Right.
Yes.
So,
So-
what do we need to do for movement after we soak
DPS
the
should be
water and
collapsing in the middle after the second one.
we're not going to get clipped?
No, because we need to start getting ready for the shield that's coming out when Solanta faces the boss towards
The,
us.
the
Which he did.
blasty charge.
No, the
No.
shield.
The
Sorry. What's the name of that
Limit cut.
Plasma
thing? Limit
shield.
cut.
We get
Plasma
to
shield.
go for a bit. as
Blasty
DPS.
charge used to happen after Plasma Shield broke, but I haven't seen any mention of it in the guide.
That would be rude.
It doesn't happen in this. There are no numbers during that phase.
There's so many things happening. That would be rude.
Well, it was never a number, it would just pick someone at
Pick a
random.
target, yeah.
But I
Good
don't think
stuff.
it does that here.
Nope, it's just the shield that you have to DPS down.
Actually, yeah, we really need to get in the middle because if he's gonna move Brute Justice back toward that water, it's a possibility of getting clipped by the flare thrower. So
Yeah, that's precisely.
definitely
what
want to
I'm
be out of
worried
that
about.
cone. So just middle east, turn not too east though, because no, that's ice by now. So yeah, middle east is probably fine. Not the middle east.
Somewhere around, I don't know. Jordan.
So that shield has to die like hella fast. So you better be ready to hit it.
Yeah, but it's also apparently very weak.
I think we're just
Oh
in shock.
crap! Nope. Sorry.
Now I'm not ready.
I know.
Tam jumped the gun.
I saw a message pop up on my chat log, and I thought it was the stupid thing. I don't even read anymore.
Also, the flamethrower is the mark for the third pass of Nisi. If people want to keep an eye on it, the shield should be dead by that point, and we should be free to go do our pass.
Okay, so we
flamethrower.
pass after flamethrower.
Yes.
Okay, 'cause I
And
passed
that's
just
the one
before
you need
flamethrower.
to pass to the person who has the debuff that matches the thing that you have.
So
The
if you-
third pass, whoever is taking it for the third one is the one you need to match your thing.
So should we say, if you have the mark, stay still?
I mean, we need to know where people are gonna be, right?
I thought y'all were adamant that it was going to be the DPS that always moved for the marks.
That is also a possibility.
I mean,
Well,
tanks and healers are more likely to have a fixed location.
Well, I'm just saying, let's not have a thing where it's like we're chasing each other with yakety sax playing.
Yeah, I don't know about Kanata. After that, I want to get to the center, and pursuant to our convention thus far, I can hang out on the east side of it. Or south. That's easier for placeholder.
This is the part that's going to be difficult. If you do not if you have a Nisi charge and you are a DPS, for the third pass, you need to look at other people's debuffs to see who needs the one that you're currently holding. So your debuff, if you're DPS and you had the debuff to begin with.
Shouldn't it be your initial passer?
No. It's going to be random.
Because Verdict puts a debuff on you that you need a specific Nisi on you when Gavel is cast.
And if you pass it to the wrong person, they won't be able to get the thing that they need, and they will die. So, like, let's suppose, for instance, that Tam had, like, the purple one. Sorry, let me. Yeah, it's really hard. And so, like, if Tam has the purple debuff and I'm currently holding the purple thing, then I would need to look through the party list and see, oh, okay, Tam is the person that I'm passing to because I am currently holding the Nisi. Now, if you don't have the Nisi, if I have literally nothing, then I have to look to see who's currently holding the Nisi that I need. So if I have the yellow one, I need to know which one of the people is holding yellow. It could be either of the tanks or the healers. And that doesn't show up as a debuff marker. That only shows up over people's head.
Not on the debuff marker?
Pretty sure the person who's currently holding it, it only has the little thing over your head. It does not have a visible debuff that shows up as an icon. The debuff icon is the one that you need to have at the end of the phase.
So we're all in the middle during that, presumably, because we're doing the shield, rather than having everyone just kind of running around trying to figure out who they're supposed to go to, because that sounds like a shit show. Should we have like kind of sort of designated quadrants for each color? Like green stuff will go up one direction and purple will go a different way?
Well, what do you know? There are 4 colors on this thing. We could just have, like, in the sort of quadrant, like, imagine yellow is green, so it'd be the green quadrant, blue quadrant, purple quadrant, red quadrant.
I'm okay with that as long as someone that like starts in purple doesn't try to run across into yellow, because then if someone on the other side also decides to do that, then it's the same problem, right?
Which, I mean,
it's going to be, or I should say, I would imagine that would be awkward for the tanks, because if you're trying to dynamically place them, they might end up having to run across the arena.
Right. So that's, I think, not going to work.
I was actually going to suggest.
What if each of you just took a quadrant?
Yeah, I was
Tank
actually
healers.
going to say that the tanks can be where they are, and I'm going to borrow 2 markers. Because lightning and water are always at A and D, I was thinking maybe if one healer goes into the middle and the other one stops there or so.
You're gonna get so fucking cleaved by that flare thrower.
Maybe the other side. How about...
Well, just somewhere, as an example.
I mean, you can hang out by the ice. The ice cube should be safe.
Yeah, lightning healer can go like there, and water healer can go to the middle.
That would work.
And Tam will be doing his thing wherever Tam's doing it, like up there or something.
Around 4-ish.
Yeah. And Slunter will be in his usual spot down here.
Well, Salentin needs to be getting towards the middle of the arena so that the limit, it's not limit cut, it's whatever, shield, so that shield is hittable. So yeah,
And there-ish, or just, on this dot. Maybe. Right there. So then we have positions for everyone. And the debuffs do show on people.
oh, they do.
Yeah, they do. They might be.
Can you throw a quick
They
screenshot
might
into
be
the
shoved
raid channel?
over. I'm noticing in this video, it looks like on 2 of them, the debuffs have been shoved off the end of the party list.
Since it's a debuff, it should be on the left. So you have a max of having either water or lightning, and then the anti-water and lightning, and then your alpha, beta, gamma.
Yeah, I'm not sure why, but it's visible on 6 of them and not the other 2.
Oh, they might have dropped off.
Oh no, I understand the problem. Yes, you're right. I had paused it right as it was expiring. By sheer coincidence.
I actually cannot
You can't see
parse
anything.
your freaking anything.
I hate everything about this.
So, like, you see the very first the very first icon on each of the people. That is the person who's holding it, or the person who is the thing that you need to.
That's the one who
get.
currently has it.
Oh, I didn't actually get the one where we had both up. Let me get
I need to see. I need to see with both.
Okay.
What are you trying to say?
What the debuff icons are going to look like. There's one debuff icon for the person who's holding the Nisi, and then one for the Nisi that you need to get.
That doesn't come until after he casts Verdict, which would be a little later in the fight. But
Right,
when he
that's why
casts Verdict, that's when he gives it to us.
That's why I'm looking for a screenshot so that we can get a good sense of what to look for.
Yeah, we don't get there very often. It would be after the minefield are resolved.
I got one.
Okay.
Upstate Joe, you died. Dang it.
Is that the one we hide from? Or no?
Yes.
It's
Yeah,
gonna
propeller
look
wings
just.
is the
Where did you put this thing?
Well, we're getting
It's gonna look
a
just
new
like the
screenshot.
Nisi buff without a timer on it.
No, the picture you are looking at.
It's gone now.
Oh, it's
All right,
He replaced it with a better one, maybe?
Well, no, it's not better. It's not better.
Question mark.
Okay, so the one that has the 2 exclamation marks, which one is that? Is that the one you need? That's got to be the one you need because it's on all 4 people.
Yes.
Or all 8 people.
One with 2 exclamations with no timer, if you're looking at it, is the one you need.
Well, you don't see a timer on other people's
Yeah, that's
debuffs
fair.
in the list. So
Yeah, 2 exclamations.
it's got like bullets.
Well, the really easy way to see is if you look at me, mine are mismatched, and you see which one is purple over my head.
No, I'm not going to be looking at your thing and then at
No,
your head.
for the example right now, you can see which icon is which.
So I'm only looking at the party list. The goal here is to only look at the party list.
Seems like the one on the left is
the one that has the little marks on it are the ones that you need to match up with. And the ones that don't have any marks on it are the ones that are currently being carried. So in this case, the DPS need to run to the tanks and healers, and you need to match your current icon, or your current icon with the tank or healer who has that one. So luckily it will always be the if the DPS are always moving. So pattern A is you have 2 icons. Pattern B is you have 1 icon. And you're always trying to match the 1 icon to the one of the 2 icons. The other one of the 2 icons.
So here,
Tyleek goes to Tam.
yeah, Tilly goes to Tam.
Midori goes to Salenta. Although, sorry, looks like Salenta already has the correct debuff. Might have been an early pass. Placeholder goes to Kanata, and I would go to Nears.
Wait, I'm in the same situation that Placeholder's in.
You have the beta Nisi, and you have the beta Verdict.
Doesn't that what Placeholder has?
Placeholder has the alpha and the alpha, so for the 4th pass, Placeholder needs to pick it back up off of the person that he passes it to. So Placeholder's alpha is going to expire before his alpha gets judged. Because this is pass 3 and not 4. The only concern would be if you got past the beta too early, then your beta will expire before the judgment, and you won't be able to get it passed back. But who knows when that happened? It might have happened late enough that it'll still be up. All right, well, I need to use the bio really quick, but I'll be back.
So, Salenta, you, out of your beta should have fallen off by that point. Unless you passed later.
So I think that's happening because Salenta and I we passed pretty late in
Yeah, probably.
relation to the rest of you guys. So
Which that would have been fine. Because that probably would have fallen off by the time Flamethrower went off.
No,
that
Salenta still has it.
makes this really confusing.
Salenta still has it. Salenta died.
Oh, did he still have it during the Flamethrower?
He had it long after the flamethrower.
Oh, then he must have walked through somebody.
Oh, he might have. Let me watch him. Where is he?
Because Konata, me, and Nearest, all of our things have fallen off at that point.
In this picture, am I going crazy, or is there one too many yellows?
Yeah, Salenta has a yellow that's too long.
Okay, so we're assuming that's an early pass then? I'm probably way late to the party
No.
in this conversation.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Salenta's debuff got refreshed. So they passed, but Salenta passed back to himself immediately. So he had a 30-second timer on it, but he should have fallen off before the water and lightning even went off.
So this picture is
Oh.
unresolvable, right? It was going to be a wipe if things continued in this poll. because there's an extra buff?
Yes.
No, it would have been fine.
Well, actually, would have been fine, but like only because it was lucky.
Yeah.
Like Slenta technically had the right debuff, and Midori and Slenta could have just camped on top of each other, and they would have been fine. But you can't guarantee that.
Okay, so in this situation, who was Carrot supposed to pass his green Nisi to?
To nearest.
I see. Okay.
Yes, that is correct.
So after Flamethrower, I would have taken Tylete. Konata would have taken yours, placeholder. And Salenta would have needed to take Midori's again.
Well, actually, I passed early. I passed before Flamethrower there.
I don't have a Nisi on me.
Okay. I'm back.
Okay, then I took that one. Okay. Guess I took purple from you. Do I need to pass it back to you and then get?
You
I
would have
need?
needed. You would have needed to pass it back to me and then wait for yours to fall off for the fourth one, and then you would have taken from
Beta.
Salenta on the
Usually
last
Salenta.
one.
Exciting.
Yeah. This is thrilling. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so past 3, if you started with the buff and you have the buff right here, you're resolving someone else's first before you resolve your own on the 4th.
Yes.
Okay. Because I'm like, there's not enough time to do all this in one pass. Like,
You're absolutely correct. Because if you tried to resolve both yours and someone else's, then you would be holding 2 different debuffs and you would die.
right. Okay.
So, did we ever determine like rough spots for passing these things, or are we just kind of winging it?
Tanks and healers will be at relatively fixed positions. Now, here's the thing. Here's my problem. I don't want it to be like lightning healer, water healer. I want it to be an absolute position, because I'm going to be looking at the party list. I don't know if you had water, and I don't want to have to know if you had water.
Yeah, that's why I was suggesting one healer go center and the other be offset.
Here you go. I'm going to do this for you. It's going to be Kanada, nearest.
Don't forget that we're also all in the middle during that DPS.
Yeah, we have to.
We'd be like surrounding the middle healer.
You know what? Yeah, let's
Actually,
not have healers in the middle.
It would probably be easier if we did something like Kanata there and me here.
Here, how about you don't stay in the middle at
Yeah,
all?
how about you not be in the middle?
How about over here? So we have Tam, or Tam might actually be over here. Tam, and then Salenta's down here.
Sure.
And so nearest would be 2 and Kanata would be 3.
Tam should be at D at that point, because we're closer to it, right? Because he's shooting the flamethrower that way.
You can't get too
That's
close.
what I'm in the 1-ish area, he just got lightning, and he will be pointing the boss at D.
Yeah, because I can't get too close.
He doesn't have to stand on D, because the flamethrower is fucking huge.
Also, you can't get you can't be within a circle of ice slice of the water. It'll also kill you.
It'll be somewhere in the 1-ish area. You'll tell because it's the one where a giant brute justice is on.
So we do the 3rd pass just after Flamethrower?
Yeah.
Okay.
After we kill the shield. Like, that will be our last responsibility as DPS, is killing the shield.
Pretty much the rest of this fight's pretty easy for DPS.
The only next fun part is stacking all of us behind the ice without passing. Or easies.
If we can get past the third and easy pass, the ice should be a cakewalk at that point.
You
There's
say
no way
that
this
now.
third pass isn't going to be a shit show.
Well, also, don't we do the third water right after this pass?
Yes. After the third pass, the whirlwind hits, which is a heal check, and then everyone needs to be topped off before the third water and lightning stack.
And at this point, water is probably going to be on a DPS, but it might be on a healer.
It has to. No, that's true. It could be on healer.
Oh, we did the last Nisi pass behind the ice block? Spicy.
Yup.
Where does the third lightning go?
Third lightning goes on
B?
B,
Okay, on the ice.
or where the ice was. Or maybe the ice is still there. I don't know if anything actually destroys the ice during this fight.
The flamethrower will, but that's going to be pointed elsewhere.
Sorry, I don't know if we are deliberately killing the ice at any point in the fight. I think the answer is no.
No.
So I'm going to be on B for lightning.
That's what it looks like.
I mean, that's kind of reasonable because presumably I want to get Cruise Chaser between the ice and the wall. I don't know if that's possible, but it seems like that would be good, wouldn't it? That would give us the whole middle to pass.
Don't think that is.
Just keep in mind, you're dabbing the lightning. DAB.
I'm gonna remember that forever now. Thank you. But I will remember that forever. Now, if anyone puts these letters and numbers in different places, I won't be able to do this fight.
Wait, but you don't even do the lightning except for the first one.
I'm just saying.
And then we're Budokai the water.
Big direct crits. cheater.
Stay mad.
What? Oh, super boss. It is quite finicky to do the thing.
Play a healer? Yes, I agree.
Yes, unlike you, I lack defensive cooldowns.
Careful with their health. I messed up some. May have dropped it.
Might have. Could have been anything, but
In fact, we may need limit break.
now we're fine.
Actually not. I'm going into an ice phase right now. We may still want to use it to be safe.
Well, you dropped it, you buy it. No, we're fine. That was an enumeration.
But we did it, right?
Unless someone was standing in 2 rings, or there were not enough people in the rings, or there were too many people in the rings. I don't know. I don't think we did it because we died.
So we can't really go much further south, or the healers get killed by their bombs, the missiles, or whatever the things are. Just saying. Maybe north could move a little more north. I don't know if we're overlapping too much, if that's the problem. But the time before that, we were too far south, and Nearest got killed by a mine, I think, or by something.
Well, that mine was on top of Slime.
It was mine, yeah.
Oh, okay. But they do have a big blast radius, so.
Well, as long as the person who is in the ring is not standing on a mine, then the healers can adjust. Because if the person in the middle is safe, there is room in the ring that is safe.
Sure.
Yeah, if an adjustment needs to be made, it would probably be the northern ring going a bit farther west and the south ring coming up more.
Here, she could be your friend. What?
Lightning didn't pass.
Yeah.
I forgot I had the water initially. That was my fault.
I got to pass with Salinta.
We did it!
So
Soto.
exciting.
Yeah, and Salinta did die to the mine. It's so exciting. You had like 60k to spare.
Alright, I gotta go to sleep.
So much
All right.
progress.
Yeah, we saw the shield tonight. That's new.
I
And
even got
flamethrower.
to back at the shield. I did no damage because I was under him. But
You still turned it correctly though, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow we can try to break it.
apparently, you can't just be in his hitbox in front of him. You have to actually be in front of him. Boo.
The
You have to
shield
be in
has
front
its
of the
own
shield.
hitbox.
I'm gonna skedaddle.